I want you to imagine a moment, not far from now, but a moment that feels like a lifetime away. It's early morning, the world is still quiet, and the sun hasn't yet spilled its gold across the sky. You've woken up before the alarm, before the noise, before the distractions that will try to pull you away from your purpose today. You're standing at the edge of a choice. It's the same choice you face every day without fail. Will you let motivation drive you, or will you embrace discipline as your unshakable foundation? Motivation is a spark. It's the rush of excitement, the flush of hope, the surge of energy that feels like it's lifting you off the ground. It whispers promises. Today will be different. You're going to crush it. You're unstoppable. And for a moment, you believe it. You feel that fire ignite inside. But here's the truth. Motivation is fleeting. It's a guest that visits without notice and leaves without warning. You will wake up some mornings and not feel it. You will face setbacks and disappointments that snuff out that spark. You will stumble, and the flame will flicker, shrink, maybe even die. But discipline? Discipline is the fortress you build around your dreams. Discipline is the muscle you grow through repetition, through commitment, through choosing the hard, right over the easy wrong, time and time again. Discipline doesn't wait for permission or inspiration. It doesn't ask if you feel like it. It sets the standard and demands your respect. Here's what I want you to understand. Motivation is unreliable. It's a roller coaster, thrilling but unpredictable. Discipline is the steady drumbeat that keeps you moving forward when everything inside is screaming to quit. It is the quiet, relentless force that says, I will show up. I will do the work. I will keep going. Think about a sculptor working on a block of marble. The first strike of the chisel is exhilarating. It's the moment when the vision feels real. But the masterpiece is not created by bursts of enthusiasm. It's carved through thousands of deliberate, disciplined strikes. The sculptor doesn't wait for passion to guide every movement. They show up every day with the same intention, the same commitment to the craft. That's discipline. You want to know the difference between those who achieve and those who merely dream? It's not talent. It's not luck. It's discipline. Talent will only carry you so far. Luck is unpredictable. But discipline? Discipline builds habits. Habits create consistency. Consistency leads to mastery, and mastery is the only true path to greatness. Picture a marathon runner training for a race. They don't rely on motivation to run 20 miles on a cold, rainy morning. They rely on discipline. They've set a schedule, and they stick to it no matter what. They know there will be days their body protests, their mind rebels, when motivation is nowhere to be found. But discipline keeps them lacing their shoes, hitting the pavement, mile after mile. Because they understand that the race isn't won by those who feel like running, but by those who train even when they don't. This is the essence of discipline. It is the commitment to keep moving forward regardless of how you feel. It's doing what's necessary even when the thrill has faded. It's embracing the grind, the monotony, the struggle, because you see beyond the moment. You see the long game. You see the masterpiece taking shape. Now, I know it's tempting to wait for motivation, to tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow when I'm feeling it, or I'll push harder when the inspiration comes. But this is a trap. Motivation will never come on your schedule. It will come and go like the tide, unpredictable and uncontrollable. Discipline is the anchor that holds you steady when the waves crash. Let me share something with you. Every person you admire, every story of success you've been inspired by, is a story of discipline. The artist who painted their vision in the quiet hours before dawn. The entrepreneur who answered emails long after the world had gone to sleep. The athlete who trained through injury, exhaustion, and doubt. They didn't wait for motivation. They ruled discipline. Discipline is not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. It's about showing up and doing the work, even when you don't want to, even when the world seems to conspire against you. It's waking up early, pushing through fatigue, rejecting distractions, and honoring your commitments to yourself. Imagine life as a book, and every day is a page. Motivation might write beautiful, exciting passages full of drama and flair. But discipline writes the chapters that turn the story forward steadily and powerfully. Without discipline, those pages remain blank. Without discipline, motivation's spark means nothing in the long run. Ask yourself, what are you building? Is it a monument of fleeting moments or a legacy carved in stone? Are you a person who rides the waves of feeling, or a person who commands the tides with unwavering resolve? Think about the power you hold when you embrace discipline. You take control of your destiny. You stop being a passenger and become the driver. You're no longer at the mercy of your emotions or circumstances. You're the one setting the pace, setting the standards, setting the rules. This is not easy. Discipline demands sacrifice. Discipline demands discomfort. Discipline demands you look in the mirror and say, I will do what it takes. There will be moments when the world applauds your effort and moments when no one notices but you. But discipline keeps you going because your cause is bigger than applause. It's bigger than recognition. It's the promise you make to yourself that you will not settle for less than what you are capable of. Now, I want to be clear. Discipline is not the enemy of passion. It is passion's partner. Passion is what fuels your purpose. Discipline is what turns that passion into results. Without discipline, passion is like a wild horse running without direction. With discipline, passion is harnessed, guided, and transformed into unstoppable progress. Every great achievement begins with that partnership. The artist who wakes up to paint before inspiration even stirs. The writer who writes when the words don't flow freely. The leader who makes the tough decisions when the path is uncertain. All of them rely on discipline to carry them through the valleys so they can reach the peaks. Let me ask you this. What would your life look like if you stopped waiting for motivation? What if every day, no matter how you felt, you showed up with discipline? What if you promised yourself that no matter how hard it gets, you will keep going? What if you made discipline your compass rather than motivation? I want you to see discipline not as a burden, but as a liberation. Because when you live by discipline, you free yourself from the tyranny of your fleeting feelings. You no longer have to wrestle with doubt or procrastination. You no longer have to negotiate with your excuses. Discipline is the key that unlocks the door to your potential. Imagine the power of this realization sinking in. Imagine what happens when you start each day with a plan and follow through regardless of how you feel. Imagine the momentum that builds when you refuse to skip a day, to delay, to quit. Imagine the confidence that comes from knowing you are unstoppable, not because you are always motivated, but because you are disciplined. Discipline will transform how you see yourself. You'll realize that you are stronger than your excuses, more committed than your fears, more capable than your doubts. You will become the person who does what needs to be done, not when they feel like it, but because it is the right thing to do. And here is the secret that many never discover. Discipline breeds motivation. It works the other way around, too. The more you practice discipline, the more you will find motivation coming to meet you. When you consistently show up, motivation recognizes your effort and rewards you with energy and enthusiasm. But it is discipline that must come first. Discipline is the seed. Motivation is the fruit. So I challenge you now. Take a hard look at your habits, your routines, your excuses. Are you relying on motivation alone? Are you waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect feeling? If so, know this. That moment may never come. The feeling may never be strong enough. But the work must be done. The dream must be pursued. Start small if you need to. Build your discipline like a muscle, 1 rep at a time. Wake up 10 minutes earlier, write 1 page, take 1 step. Do it every day, relentlessly, without fail. Watch as those small actions compound into unstoppable momentum. Remember, The path to success is not paved with motivation. It is paved with discipline. Discipline will get you through the storms, the setbacks, the lonely hours. Discipline will turn your potential into performance, your dreams into reality. You have the power to choose. Will you wait for motivation to strike like lightning, or will you build the steady flame of discipline that burns through every night and every doubt? Will you be a person who depends on feeling or a person who depends on will? The answer is yours. But know this: greatness belongs to those who choose discipline. Excellence favors the relentless. Mastery bows to the consistent. So stand up. Make that choice. Commit to discipline today. Show up for yourself. Do the work. Keep moving forward even when it's hard, even when you don't feel like it. Because discipline is not just a habit. It is a lifestyle. It is the silent force that turns dreams into legacies. And it will carry you farther than motivation ever could. This is your moment. Build your fortress. Embrace discipline. Become unstoppable.